Hello. I have decided I want to start doing devlogs on projects I'm doing in Unity. So this is my first devlog. I meant to make one for this game like a while ago, but I kind of just kept working on it. And so I guess I'm going to do one now. So the idea for this, well, the original idea I had was just to make like a first person shooter bot, and I wanted it to be like relatively smart because I don't know. I like playing shooter games against bots, but not if they suck. So the idea for this is that it's like a one versus one shooter game and you're just playing against a bot. And I've decided I'm going to join the ConduitGaming game jam. Their theme is like opposites attract, I think. So you're supposed to have two different game genres. So my other genre, I'm going to add like horror elements because I don't know. I mean, that's kind of my thing, making surreal games, but I just want to show off what I have so far. I've mostly worked on the enemy AI. A lot of these assets I just took from free asset packs. When the game comes out, I will have links for those and give credit to the people who made them. I made this map kind of like based off of, I mean, kind of based off Dust 2, but it's very different than the actual map Dust 2. It was just rough idea, but I want to try to show off the AI now. So player spawns in like this, but that's not what we want to look at. Just want to look at the enemy for now. So it kind of wanders around, and I can show you when this is done. It actually has like a waypoint system where it'll kind of just wander towards these different waypoints to give it a rough idea of where it should be going. Because before I had it randomly wandering, and that just didn't look good at all. It would just like be in one spot and then it would pick a spot in a radius. Now you can see it has different spots it'll camp in. So it'll just sit here for a while and kind of look around, and then if it doesn't see the player at all, it'll eventually give up and keep walking around. Alright, now it's moving. On the move again. It has a variety of different spots that it'll go to and then camp, like right here. And there's a chance that when it gets to a waypoint, it will find a spot to camp in, or there's another chance that it will get to the waypoint and then just decide to go to a different waypoint and just keep wandering. Now it actually seems like the bot might be stuck up there. So that is something I will work on. I'll generate an off mesh link right here so that it will be able to jump down. But that's not important right now. I'm gonna start it again and show what some gameplay is like. I'm reusing a movement system that I've used for multiple other games because I built this movement system myself from scratch, and oh, I think it's pretty good. It's kind of based off of like CSGO. And the bot is kind of cracked. I eventually plan to add like a difficulty system for the main game. It will rise in difficulty as it goes on. And then I plan to have like a arcade mode where you can just pick easy, normal, hard, like a normal shooter game. And these decals are kind of buggy. Another thing I'm gonna have to fix. Another thing that the bot does is when I shoot at it, it will take cover. Let me see if I can get it to do that. Oh, no, it just killed me before I could actually prove that. Let me try again. See, it's walking the other way because it wants to get out of my line of fire whenever it hears a shot. And the bot's also smart enough that when I do shoot, it'll just look towards the direction the shot came from. Ow. So that I can't just sneak up behind the bot and shoot it and kill it, because it'll turn around and shoot back. But he's sitting in one of these crates somewhere. Maybe not. I don't know where he is. He could be camping somewhere. Found him. And I have a spawning system so that you shouldn't spawn near each other whenever you die, because it will pick the 3 furthest spawn points and pick a random one out of the 3. Now you can see there I took a shot and he just spun around and shot me. I think this is the extent of what I want to show off here. But yeah, I'm gonna keep working on this. Hopefully get it done by the game jam. I might do another devlog between the end and now. We'll see how it goes. But thanks for watching.